Alright, thank you for watching. Usually I'm talking about religion on my channel, because that's the most important thing, but occasionally I talk about other things. Here is me talking about other things. Specifically, hollow point bullet bands are stupid. And a bad idea too. There is at least one state in the United States of America that bans using a hollow point bullet in your guns when you're carrying a gun for self-defense, or when you're defending yourself. This is stupid for several reasons. One, it does not reduce the effectiveness of criminals' guns because criminals ignore laws. Less than a month ago, I was close enough to a murder that I heard the gunshots. It sounded like about 10 shots. There were some crazy news reports about like 40 bullets being taken out of the people. There was not 40 shots. But the person that did that murder probably was not a concealed weapon carrier using a licensed gun. I can say that for certain because it was in a state that does not respect the basic human right of self-defense, where you might get your permit, you might not. If you are rich, you can definitely bribe your way to get the permit. So the criminals, they ignore it. And this state, it's, I know somebody who's waiting now for 3 months for a permit to purchase a handgun. So that delay on somebody buying a permit to buy a handgun, getting a permit to buy a handgun, didn't save any lives. So the criminals disobey the laws, so you're not disarming them, you're not getting them less firepower or less effectiveness, actually we should say. There's the same amount of kinetic energy in a bullet coming out of a gun, whether it's hollow point or a full metal jacket. It's the effectiveness that is affected. When you are shooting somebody legally in the United States of America, that means you are shooting in self-defense of your life. If you're legally shooting somebody, they are trying to kill you. You don't get to shoot somebody because they want to slap you around. You don't get to shoot somebody because they tell you that you are rooting for a sports team that's not good, or your religion is pathetic, or that you're ugly. You don't get to shoot them for keying your car. It has to be killing you that they're trying to do. You're helping murderers to commit murder if you ban law-abiding people from having a more effective bullet in their gun for self-defense. The way this works, of course, is a bullet has a certain amount of kinetic energy based on the size of the bullet and the speed. Well, those are the two things that affect kinetic energy. When it hits a person that's being shot, that energy is depending on how fast the bullet's going, it might cause some shock, a shock wave in the body that affects the not just where the bullet hole is, but some of the flesh around it too. But if it's a hard bullet and it's not a hollow point bullet, then it keeps on going through most likely, and it does not transfer as much energy. But a hollow point bullet mushrooms. It flattens out a little bit, and that flattening means it's got a broader surface area pushing against the flesh inside of the body, and more damage, more energy on the target. So, hollow point bullet bans are stupid because they are helping murderers to take less damage from their intended murder victim and still have more strength, energy, and health to finish the murder they're trying to do. The other reason that hollow point bullet bans are stupid is they are a threat to the general public who's behind the person that needed to be shot in self-defense. When a hollow point bullet mushrooms and puts more of that kinetic energy into the target, it loses energy, it loses speed more quickly than a hollow point bullet, and than a full metal jacket bullet or hard bullet that does not do that. Which means if you shoot two bullets out of the same size gun, same ammunition, except for the bullet shape, same barrel length, at the same target, the hollow point bullet is more likely to stop in the target, or will definitely have less energy, less speed when it comes out of the back of the target. That less energy and less speed means if there's an innocent bystander walking down the street behind the place where a shooting happens, and it's a legal self-defense shooting, then the bullet is less likely to go into the person and kill them or maim them. Of course, since criminals are by definition people who don't obey laws, and you're not going to disarm them, it doesn't... These principles about innocent people being behind somebody who's shot only apply when there's a self-defense shooting, because they're going to have whatever bullets they're going to have in their illegal, stolen, straw purchased, or otherwise somehow not legally received firearms. But a harder bullet, a full metal jacket, or a hard cast lead bullet, or a brass bullet, they make brass bullets sometimes too, would keep going through a target, a person that was being shot in self-defense, and go a lot further and have more speed going out of that person, that bad person that needed to be shot in self-defense, and be more likely to hit, kill, maim, penetrate into the skin of an innocent person that happens to be in a crowded city behind the person shot in self-defense. So, thank you for watching. You have a good day.